Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Science View channel. In today's video, we are going to listen to a science fact why stomach growling occurs. Before going into the video, please watch this entire video, and if you have any science related queries, you can ask about it and get it rectified through this channel. Now let's get into the video. Many people experience stomach growling after eating. It is also known as borborygmi. It is the sound of muscle contractions and gas formation in the digestive system as food passes through the intestines. While noises from the gut can be embarrassing in some instances, they are entirely normal. A noisy gut by itself does not indicate a health problem. However, a very noisy or completely silent gut may be a cause for concern. Here we see about the causes of noisy digestion and list of some treatment and home remedies that may help reduce noise from the gut. It also provides advice on when to see a doctor. The medical term for stomach rumbling is borborygmi. However, it is not the stomach that makes these sounds. Instead, it is the intestines. Borborygmi occurs as a result of digestion. The digestive process is a noisy one that involves muscle contractions, gas formation, and movement of food and liquids through up to 30 feet of intestines. People typically hear rumbling or gurgling as food exits the stomach and enters the small intestine. This is due to the small intestine using peristalsis or muscle contractions to move the food along. As the food leaves the small intestine, it passes into the large intestine or bowel. Gurgling noises may continue as the bowel absorbs water and nutrients and continues to push the food along. The bowel also produces gas bubbles which can create a rumbling sound as they make their way through the digestive tract. Borborygmi is a natural side effect of the complex digestive process. It may produce the following sounds like high pitched squeaks, low pitched gurgling or growling noises, or sounds of churning or sloshing liquids. All of these variations can be normal if a person feels fine and does not have other symptoms such as abdominal pain. Intestinal sounds are usually a sign of normal healthy digestion. As such, a person cannot avoid them altogether. However, if a person is bothered by the sound of their intestines, they can take steps to quieten the digestive process. Here we see how to avoid it. You have to avoid certain foods. Certain foods and drinks can increase intestinal gas and associated borborygmi in some people. People should try to identify any foods that trigger noisy digestion and avoid those foods where possible. Some common culprits include dairy and dairy products. Dairy products contain the sugar lactose, which can cause bloating, gas, and diarrhea in people who are lactose intolerant. According to a studies in NIH, around 65% of the world population have difficulty digesting lactose after infancy. Beans contain certain carbohydrates that some people have difficulty in digesting. Soaking the beans for several hours before cooking may help reduce this problem. Alternatively, a person can simply avoid eating beans at times when stomach rumbling is likely to be a concern. Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, and cabbage are examples of cruciferous vegetables. The high fiber and high sulfur content of these vegetables can contribute to excess gas production. A carbonated drink may invite air into the intestines, leading to noisy digestion and possibly excess gas. Fructose is a sugar found naturally in some fruits, vegetables, and wheat. It is also present in many sweetened drinks and processed foods. According to IFFGD, it can cause a noisy gut. Sorbitol is a different type of fruit sugar. Food manufacturers often add it to sugar free candies and gums. Like fructose, sorbitol may cause a noisy gut. Some herbs have a soothing effect on the muscles of the digestive tract. As such, they may help to quiet the gut. Some examples include ginger, peppermint, fennel, cinnamon, marshmallow root. These herbs are available as supplements that people can take after eating. Alternatively, a person can try adding the herbs to hot water to make a herbal tea and drinking this after meals. A person should talk to their doctor before taking any herbal supplements. Some supplements can cause side effects or may interact with certain medications. Most of the time, stomach noises are not a cause for concern. However, people who experience any of the signs and symptoms below should consult a doctor. A person should see a doctor if they frequently experience barbaric mean along with any of the following symptoms like acid reflux, heartburn, nausea, bloating, diarrhea. These symptoms could indicate a digestive health issue that requires medical attention. According to IFFGD, very noisy intestines can sometimes be a sign of a food intolerance or a nutrient absorption issue. For instance, people who have lactose intolerance or celiac disease may have excess hydrogen and fluids in the gut. This can increase intestinal contractions and associated barbaric mean. In rare cases, very loud or high pitched intestinal sounds could indicate a blockage in the gut. The sounds are due to the intestines contracting aggressively to try and force solids and liquids past the blockage. Other potential symptoms of an intestinal blockage include severe abdominal cramps and pain, a feeling of fullness or swelling in the belly, vomiting, inability to pass gas and stool. If a person experiences these symptoms, they should contact a doctor immediately or seek emergency medical care. A lack of intestinal sounds can also indicate a complete intestinal blockage or a rupture, both of which are life threatening. If a person has abdominal pain and their doctor cannot hear any intestinal sounds through a stethoscope, this is a medical emergency. An intestinal blockage or rupture is more likely to occur in people who have had several abdominal surgeries or an inflammatory bowel disease such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. It can also happen if a person swallows a non food item. Intestinal growths known as colon polyps can also grow and cause a blockage. Colon polyps can be benign, precancerous, or cancerous. So, altogether, in the summary about this stomach growling, bowel sounds or barbaric mean are a normal part of digestion for most people. They are not usually a sign of a digestive health problem. If a person finds the sounds embarrassing, they can try eliminating foods that promote gas and bloating or are difficult to digest. Unusual bowel sounds or lack of them combined with abdominal pain could be a sign of a severe medical problem. If a person experiences such symptoms, they should seek medical attention right away. So, if you have a stomach issues, you have to be careful enough and consult a doctor and take care of your health. So that's it for today's video. I hope so you got some hopeful scientific facts related to why stomach growl occurs. And if you have any science related queries, you can ask about it and get it rectified through this channel. We'll meet in the next video of the next Science Fact Treasury series. Until then, it's goodbye from Sam. Take care.